Dan Illman, Mike Beer, the co-feature at Saratoga on Wednesday, race number 9, the $100,000 Shine Again Stakes for fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and up. You can play this race and this nice card. We also have the New York Stallion Series Stakes, several good races for well-bred 2-year-olds. Bet it with a DRF Bets account. Sign up using the promo code Hello. Here's the field for the Shine Again. These fillies and mares are going 7/8 of a mile, and these are horses that have not won a sweepstakes in 2019 other than state bred. We'll take the field in post position order. Mike, special relatively, the number 1 took care of Talk Vuv to me, the number 2 last time out, when entered for the 62.5 tag at Saratoga. It was only 2 weeks ago. I thought it was a good, solid performance on a muddy track. Why do I need to see it again?
I guess maybe because she doesn't really look like a stakes horse. I mean, that was my, sort of issue with her. I think she's pretty good. I actually feel like, considering the way that this field shapes up this year, I think she actually fits pretty well in this race. She obviously really likes Saratoga. You don't have to worry about her drawing the rail. She's had the rail her last 2 starts. She got good trips both times. I mean, there are things to like about her, Dan, but, I'm with you. I kind of don't want to go back to her. To me, she's the kind of horse I'm using in the multi-race wagers, but I'm not betting her to win.
Do you agree with the Timeform US pace projector, which has the number 2, Talk Vuv to me, out there on the lead? It is a blue bar scenario, and that means in Timeform US speak that this race could favor horses on or near the early lead. Now, Talk Vuv to me has won in gate to wire fashion in the past. She is fast, and she is getting blinkers on for Rudy Brisset. I just wonder if Mr. Al's Gal seems like the more interesting speed and that they may not want to duel with Talk Vuv to me. Talk Vuv to me was beaten by Special Relativity. It just seemed like she had trouble keeping up a little bit on the turn and then stayed on at the end. I would expect her to move forward second off the layoff. I have a feeling she didn't care for that muddy track. She's kind of a big, heavy filly.
Yeah, I can see that being a viable excuse for her. I mean, I'm just sort of in the position for the now. Listen, she's clearly the best horse in this race if she shows up and runs. She's sort of put me in the position now where I want to see her prove that she can still run. And she's still as good as she was as a 3-year-old, because when she came back off the layoff this year, she finished first. Maybe that was just a starting point then, but she had a very easy lead that day and didn't really blow that field away. She just got it done, was later disqualified from purse money. I don't like that. Her return in the Humana Distaff was basically a non-effort. I don't like that. And then they dropped her last time, and she took dead aim on that field in the stretch and got outfinished by Special Relativity, and I don't like that. So I kind of just want to see her at a short price prove to me that she can still run.
I think Ostruck's a really interesting horse. Yeah, she might have settled in sort of the low to mid 80s buyer plateau at this point in her career. She's 5 years old right now, but I think she's also in sneaky good form for Rusty Arnold, who's been sending out live horses not only at this Saratoga meet, but seemingly all year long. Ostruck was second to Mia Mischief, a legitimate stakes horse last time out. She got the right setup in that race. This time out, the pace can be slower, but the good news is she doesn't have to come from far back.
Yeah, that's what I like about her, too. If the pace is slow, she will be in a good position in this race, I think. I didn't love her last race. It felt like she just sort of took advantage a little bit after Mia Mischief got hooked into a long duel with Kofeve, and they were both really tired at the end. This filly has races that make her a legit contender in here. I'm not that big a fan of hers, Dan. I didn't really want to bet her as, one of the favorites in here.
Key to the race could be whether the 4 Mr. Al's Gal is aggressively ridden coming out of the gate. I would send her. She's won 11 of 22 lifetimes. She's perfect at this distance, and she has the speed that I think Talk Vuv to me will allow her the lead if she wants to go. Britland Stable has a history of sending out really talented Louisiana breds. Here's another in a long line. Mr. Al's Gal's a little slow on paper, but go back to the spring of 2018. She ran races fast enough to win this.
Yeah, she does. She has figures that contend here. There's a lot of 2-turn racing in her past, but she's shown that she can sprint, especially last time, first time out for this trainer who, by the way, did come in here and ship in to beat Mia Mischief last week in a graded stakes race. So that they can come here with live horses. She's got speed. I'm with you. I would send her if she was mine. I guess my issue is, if Talk Vuv to me was mine, I'd also be sending her. I would want her on the lead. I don't know how they're going to do it in here, Dan. I guess this horse could win. I didn't like her as much as I wanted to.
A lot of folks are going to be rooting for the number 5, Quick quick. Mrs. Whitney passed away last week. It would be nice for the estate to get a stakes win. Quick began her career, I thought, with a little bit of promise, and she just hasn't built on it in 2019 from 4 starts. Maybe she was a bit close to the pace last time out in that Saylorville. I like the outside post. If the pace heats up with the 2 and the 4, I think she can make a run. Again, I'll be rooting for her, but I think maybe a minor award is just her ceiling.
Yeah, me too. I liked her as a 2-year-old. I still liked her as a 3-year-old, even though I was hoping she would have improved more than she did. So far, I don't like what she's been doing this year. She's got to turn it around. She's got to find a way to run a better race in here.
Saguaro Road came off a little bit of a layoff last time out at Gulfstream, caught a wet track, and then caught a speed duel in the Princess Rooney. She also caught Stormy Embrace, who's a Gulfstream lover and on her best day freaks on that sort of surface. Before that effort, she was getting into good form for Michael Stidham after returning off a long layoff. Rosario back aboard. He was on for both of those wins. And again, this is a nice outside stalking position. And if you just look at the last race, she's dirtied up.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't run great in there, but as you say, dueling between horses, Stormy Embrace was 1-5 in there. She was just no match for that horse. I still think she has something to prove in this race, but prior to the last one, she was 3 for 3 in her life sprinted. I really think this is what she wants to do. I think she's going to get a great trip in this race, and I do think there might still be some improvement in her. So that's where I'm going in this race. I don't trust Talk Book to me. This is the horse I want to try to beat her with.
We take a look at our top selections. Mike's going with Saguaro Road, getting back to New York, getting back to Joel Rosario, and should get a nice outside trip. I'm giving Talk Book to me one more chance. I don't think she liked the wet track last time out. I like that time form US pace projector. The blinkers on was interesting. It was not on the original past performances. It came on in the final. I don't really love that they're experimenting at this point. At this sort of time, you're thinking maybe they're throwing their hands up, but maybe it gives her enough speed and confidence to get to the front. So Mike's going with the 6. I'm going 2-1-3-6. Something tells me you're against Talk Book to me completely. Who would you use under Saguaro Road?
I went 6-1-2 in this race. I'm going to try and use a little special relativity. I'm going to try and beat this favorite.
Shine again. One of 2 stakes races at Saratoga on Wednesday. Play it with your DRF Bets account. Use the promo code HELLO and start punching away. Approximate post time for the Shine again, 5:51 Eastern. Good luck.